Cairo Street one day. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. Standing on East Cairo Street one day. One dime was all I had. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. That's the meanest woman a man must ever see. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. Get 206 shooters, highway, some faster train. One dime was all I had. One dime was all I had. One dime was all I had. Trying to be a sporting lad. I bought that morning news on. I brought that morning news. I bought that morning news. Then I bought a cigar too.
Frog went a-courting and he did ride. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, with a sword and a pistol by his side. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty. He rode till he came to Miss Mouse's door. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, and there he knelt up on the floor. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo. He took Miss Mouse up on his knee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, and he said, little mouse, will you marry me? King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo. Miss Mouse had suitors 3 or 4. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, and there they came right in the door. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo. They grabbed Mr. Frog and began to fight. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, in that holler tree 'twas a terrible night. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo. Mr. Frog hurled the suitors to the floor. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, with his sword and his pistol he killed all 4. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo, cry-mo-key, away down yonder in a holler tree, an owl and a bat and a bumblebee. King Kong, kitty, kitty, cry-me-yo.
Hi, welcome to my live stream. I'm Ray. I'm a programmer and game developer, and today we are going to talk about diagrams for your games, how to set up your UML and anything like that, as I shown you in the last episode. So I will show you how to set up your classes before starting your project, your game project. So I worked on my documentation, but so it is still not yet perfect, but I can work with it. The documentation I'm doing is some kind of a menu that it's in markdown file, so I split up the menu so it can be used. It can be compiled and used for different type of people in your team. And the best way to explain it is to show you. So I will do that right away. Just going to set up everything. Oh, okay. So up. Okay, so eventually what I'm debugging right now is little bugs like this line, which is maybe too close to the menu, and eventually only one menu will be showing up. If the person visiting your team visit the README in your repository in your doc brand, I would suggest to delete anything doc related once. Well, I will do it. The repo that I'm proposing for you. Anyone working in game industry as an indie game dev with a small team, the system I'm working on is the only one that is scalable and in all-in-one tool, that is GitHub. So GitHub, you have infinite number of seats, so you can add up infinite number of people to your team. This is the only difference to any other kind of project management software such as Jira, Notion, Monday.com. All of them requires a limited amount of seats, except for GitHub. GitHub, the only thing that will limit your project is the size of your files in your repository. You can do diagrams like in Confluence and other project management tool, and I'm setting up this template. This is my game, but eventually I will cut the documentation part into a template project, template repo that you can fork for your game. So forking a repo is when you go on a repo and it's public. So mine will be, it might not be public, you might be unable to fork it, but you will be able to download it And then there will only be the GitHub workflow, the documentation. You would like copy this, start your project, or put it in your project, and it will work. You need to know that the Git workflow builds every time you push. So and you need to put it in main and in a new branch. So I will put a setup eventually when everything will be done. So you will know. It will explain everything. A fork would be ideal. Sorry, but I need to know. Ideal. So a fork would be ideal, but I would like to sell it to later, eventually, at a small price, but I'm not sure. It's because it is for people. I want to give this free. I like the free world space of open sources, but I need some kind of revenue. Maybe it will be free, but I would find a way to advertise it in some kind of way. But so it will have the menu there. There's still a few little bug, and I'll be done. And you can choose between GitHub preview navigation or raw navigation. GitHub preview is the I will show you the difference. GitHub preview is with the preview system of GitHub. It is not the same as this one. This one is using an extension, Chrome extension. It's also on in Firefox, I think, and other browser. It's the same. Then in that you can activate the menu and everything. As I'm told, eventually there will be only one. I'm working on debugging this. It will be only one preview. This one for the GitHub preview will show, and this part won't show in the GitHub preview. So we will be able to put way more menu with way more subcategories and be less clusterful. So what I want to say about this is Mermaid also, just to show you what's one of the difference. You see Mermaid in this extension file is 10.8, is version 10.8, and in GitHub preview is an higher version. So, and it has like some kind of navigation thing that is not that bad. To navigate in Mermaid, you need to shift and click and scroll to its. I don't know if no, you can do this in GitHub, so you can navigate your diagram with shift. So UML. Oh, and I found out how to add pictures. This is usually when you want to do something like this in GitHub. You need to pay, or you need to put your project public. and if you want to pay, it's something like $50 American dollars, so it's very expensive. Like my documentation and the description in YouTube is public, so I don't pay anything for it. But if I wanted to make it private, I would need to pay $50. You can't install a theme, but you can create your own theme here and share it with your teammates. Custom theme. You can't put what you want as a menu there. It's TOC content here. It's just all the headers. When you put an headers, it will automatically put them in the sidebar. So what I do is I let this so you can navigate. I have a navigation menu, but right now this menu is breaking it. But like if someone wants to go, is reading this, and you can click the navigate elsewhere. So eventually I want to, as I said, in this not GitHub preview, this will not show. There will only be one, and then we can go and extend our subcategories of the GDD and TDD and take more place in the menu. So what I was saying is, I find out, if you saw the previous episode, I wasn't able to show pictures, but now I found a way. You need a platform, a cloud platform. You can't take the pictures that are in your GitHub because this extension does not yet support GitHub, as I show in this documentation. You have trouble with the GitHub picture in private GitHub repository, but you can by putting your picture in a system like where did I put this? Yeah, it's in Markdown. Just need to remember. Oh yeah, it's there. You can use Imgur, but if Imgur is like public only pictures, you can use other services, cloud hosting, picture cloud hosting services like IMG IPO, which allows it to stay private, so that when you put like screenshot of your game and don't want it to go public on IMG, you can go for a private picture hosting, and then you put the link, the PNG exact link in there. Open a new tab. As you see, it's a JPEG on this platform. So, and it renders. So we have a free documentation, private documentation for your game, and unlimited seats. So today we will go over again the UML the diagram. I put everything I found. I put more things. UML stand for Unified Modeling Language. It's a standard. There are not a lot of standard in diagram. You can always do like as you want, but if you want to follow like a standard, you can learn about it. Everything has a meaning, like the arrows has a meaning. Everything has a like a procedure has been thought of. Like every symbol has something I want to. So we have all the most of them that we have installed in Mermaid using Mermaid in Markdown files. So you can see a flowchart and C4 diagram sequence. You have most of them in UML, and like you can go and look for the class diagram. I don't know if this website, yeah, it has the symbols when you want to talk about a private file, or instead of writing private you can put minus plus. There are many other. I think Microsoft might not be the best one to talk about the how do you say the convention. So there's a visual paradigm is a good one. They make one of the biggest professional software for diagrams, and if you go in on their website, they will explain every aspect, every paradigm. How did I say the conventions? So if you see, usually the attributes will be in the upper case. Okay, so the attributes are the variables. This is you start by doing your classes like this. It will most likely change when you will do the code. Because I remember when I did that the first time, I was like, why do we do this? I don't understand. Everyone in the class was like, why do we do this? And we didn't understand. But now that I did it a few times, I understand that one of the blocking was we thought, like when we did it before starting the project, we thought that it would be like we need to follow our own guidance, but that's not how it works. It's just like a sketch of your classes, and when you change it, when you put it into code, it most likely will change because you didn't think about certain things. So you need to go back in your document and fit it to your new needs. So so you can follow the convention in your team if you want, but this is very like I don't think it is useful to be so precise about what lines mean, how to do it perfectly. That's not the goal. It's not to be stiff. The goal is to be able to share an idea that will be put, like if someone arrives and haven't constructed the system, is new to your team, he can go in the documentation, see the diagrams, and understand really quickly what has been done. without having to read the code. So that's the only reason. And if you start implementing like a convention like that, it takes some time. If your teammate doesn't know the convention, it adds up to the time that you try to avoid wasting. So be flexible. That's the agile principle. So you have the use case, you need the customers. It will explain what are those diagrams, why do we use a use case diagram, and it doesn't always apply to video game, but often it can apply to your specific needs. Like it might not apply to a lot of video games, but your game has some kind of special mechanics, and only your case, special case, fit with the specific diagram that might not fit in every game. So you can check them out. It's visual paradigm. I don't know why I can't scroll down. Maybe it's the end of the line. No, not. Oh yeah, it's the end. So activity, use case, profile. There are many other. This is not all there is. You see, there are many others. Fast way to search this is UML. So, and Wikipedia, of course, you might have most of them. When you want to talk about private, which attributes are private, protected, package, the scope, the lines if you want to be precise, aggregation, composition. I remember having to learn this in school, but I really don't. It's like a thing that is added up, or you might not always need this, but it can be useful if you need it. It's some kind of something that is added to a class, or like here there is the carburetor to a car. If you look at it's a composition. The duct to a pond, it's an aggregation, and things like that. But it's hard to understand when you see an abstract, non-concrete example. That it's better when you have like a game example, real game example. It's easier to understand. And the usual one that you will have is the inheritance and class inheritance. But you can live without it. As I said, if you complicate the reading, you lose in what you were aiming to arrive, which was going faster. So if you put the limit of knowledge for reading your diagram, and this limit of knowledge is learning, and it takes time, then you lose the principle of doing diagram, which is to read very fast a system. So what I did is I continued the TDD. The TDD. Of course, I can navigate from there. Will be there. TDD. Okay, so I continued. There are issues with classes, so I did the mind map of my game, and I can give you a tips. Oh, cool! It gives the debug. Cool. So I will check this out. I will do this with you today. So how did I do the mind map? So as I said in the previous episode, there is like an AI thing in UML in Mermaid. Just a sec. No one in the chat. If I say hi, does it say hi everywhere? Yeah, it seems. Okay. So in Mermaid, there is the live editor, and the live editor there is an AI, but there's a little bit of a hiccup. When you go to the AI, you end up using it fully. You need the subscription to continue. Upgrade to Pro, and it's holy moly. Oh, I won't pay $80 for this. I will use it just at the beginning of my, not at the beginning, but then I don't want to spend money. As you know me, I want you to lay to you free tools. Wait a minute. Someone is asking me something. What it is? Okay, so I was selling something, and someone asked me. He asking about my scripts. They need some work. He asked if it needs to be oh my, everyone is asking me right now. What is happening? Yes, everyone is asking me at the same moment. So Mermaid, as I said, I want to show you free tools. I will try to answer So I will just answer this fast. And okay. Close. Enough of. How is everyone asking at the same time? I can't understand this. So what I did is, since this is closed, what you can do is like ChatGPT this. You can like let's say you want to do you can the guy is interested in buying my thing, so I might have a little stop here and there. So how you would do that, starting your mind map, you can do like starting with copying this to ChatGPT and tell him using mermaid mind map sample. You understand the principle, you tell him that, and since you're so since you did a TDD draft, if you did it, you can copy it, of course, and say like do a mind map of my game. If you don't care about if or deactivated the training, then you copy your mind map, your TDD draft. TDD. Wait, yes, TDD is better. TDD draft. You don't put the level. I didn't like that you can put it if you want. Because I have a part in my TDD about the level structure, but I will put it. Let's copy that and paste. Oh, too many people at the same time. Another one. It's I don't understand. So now you have a mind map. Let's test this. So copy. You change this for your game. Okay, so Okay, so let's try this. Seagull. Yeah, it's the right place. Let's go up. Let's copy another mermaid above the one I did, just to see if it will crash or not. Is it copy that? What did he do? The one I have, yes, it's the right. So you have the name where there, and my system is an MDDP, so I need to build it. If you use MD, you might not need to build it. Okay, so now. PowerShell, and I need to build it. I have a new build system. Where is it? I will with build.ps. Oh, I need to cd the, and it's far away. Leave me be. Leave me be, leave me be. Let me be free. Okay. So now I build it, I go live. Then I navigate to the folder, not the pictures. Page, TDD, draft. And then we have our main map here. See, so it did this, and then it will be very useful to create for creating our issues later on. So you can see that the mechanics takes a lot, which is normal. The mobs, the skill tree. So the biggest one is mechanics, next skill tree, next mobs, next interface. So this will be the where there will be a lot of feature and issues card task to create. As we see, it's the same, but I clean it. I did some cleanup. It's the same, but I kept the level. I forgot that I kept the level. Skill tree and everything there. So that's how you do this mind map thing. You can edit it later on with you can pick it back up, go back to mermaid. You have a bit of I put all the documentation for each thing. This is quadrant, but let's say in the mind map you have all the annotations, the code constructed. If you want to construct it, then give it a specific look as you want. I prefer the left to right mind map. There are not free tools, but tools for mind maps. I think I used this. Yes, this one. It was very nice. it's easier to read. I want to see the pricing. You have a free price version, and it seems right. There's an AI, but it's easier to read if you prefer this one. I think you can. It will give you a link, like you can probably create a link and link your doc to this file. But of course, I might use it when I will do the first version, like the alpha, or when I will be done with the MVP version of my game. I will try every other tools to show you how they are. So let's check mirror a bit. I did don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, this one I remember. It was my at school, but those one I don't remember. So when you do one, let's check this out. I don't remember. Really weird things. Like that you don't remember. So you can share it. So that's what I was looking for. You can copy this if you want. Just view. You can put just view, copy it, paste it in your documentation. I don't think you will have a visualization and markdown though. So you can make a screenshot if you want a visualization. Next, we'll go back to I just need to answer someone. I will begin at around 5 p.m. so in 15 minutes. I might be back later or tomorrow. It will be short. Maybe it's a good idea to make it short, because next I will be creating the classes for my game, and I will look at our mind map. So the classes gave me error, and also I did what? It's not there anymore. I did the block version of the rooms, but it doesn't seem to be there. Maybe I removed it. Why? I don't remember having removed I will look for it in the story. It's like probably like this date. Mm. I don't understand. I don't remember removing. I don't remember removing it, but it's there. I will look it up. But I think, yeah, I removed it because block in mind map is not yet fine. It was very hard to use. It was really hard to use, and block is the block beta, so it's in beta version. And I wanted to do like the rooms, the different rooms, and it was really hard to use. It's in beta, and I don't think it was useful for making a layout of a level, so I would leave it there. Oh, I prefer to use another way for now, since it's in beta. And so let's start. GDD draft, TDD draft. Okay, so how do we do that? I want to repair the classes, and to do that I will remove the new mind map. We will keep the one I did yesterday or before yesterday. Don't remember. So classes. Need to repair the classes, and to do that I will so I will continue in French because the time is ticking and I need to go. So I will take main syntax and go to classes. Also, maybe in the last minute I can instead of doing this, I can show you the other things I added into mermaid examples. So I would build it didn't work. I don't know why I broke it. This is not the right one. Let's reopen the live. Pages. Next is TDD draft. No, it broke. If we go to mermaid, is it broken? No, it's not broken. So we'll check the one I had. I had this one, which is C4 diagrams. Buying a system context diagram for internet banking system. So you can see it explain it is useful to explain a banking system to your engineers. Sequence I already showed. Then UML doesn't work in Markdown viewer. Think it works in GitHub preview. You can put your flowchart sideways, LR, top down and right, left, right. So if you prefer, this one is useful for many things, to explain many things in video games, like the flow, artificial intelligence. It's a behavior tree. It can be used as a behavior tree. C4 diagram, it works. This one works. Oh, it doesn't work even in UML. It worked last time I checked. I will leave it there because those examples are given in by themselves. So if it doesn't work, it helps us to know that we should avoid using it for now. This one I don't understand very much. Sankey diagram. Electricity grid. It's an electricity grid. It might be good for electronics and things like that. Class diagram, and put this one. This one is the requirement diagram. It's a series of requirement. State diagram. This one is good also for a video game. Your character is have states like a jumping state, getting hit state, idle state, and he has an animation for each. So next entity I've shown you, Gantt. It's like I shown you yesterday. Timeline. I changed all of them with the more detailed version that you've seen last episode. I said yesterday, I mean last episode. I had a simpler Git last episode. Now I found this one on their doc. Pie chart, mind map, the usual. This one was a packet. It's like the resource allocation. Kanban, it doesn't work. Architecture, computer architectures, and that's it. It should have more others. I had the armor. Oh, I put the other one in the MD Markdown at the end. The 3D viewer. Put it is putting like the vertex of the triangle. I think it doesn't work in this one. Raw navigation. Yeah, none of them work in Markdown Viewer, but in GitHub you can have a 3D model. I don't think you can import a 3D model yet. It's only a vertex per vertex. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have a map with the location, zone. Another way to make another type of map. So that's it. Oh, also this task is not clickable here, but it's clickable if you add it to issues or pull request. So that would be it. Because I need to go right now. I have an impromptus how do we say, shopping. Someone is free to help me. Now we need to go. So I might, since the person is not yet there, we'll start a bit with the debugging of this mess. Why does it doesn't work? I think I know. It's Mermaid is a bit capricious. You need to call us. You need to remove this tabbing. You need to remove the tabs. It might be this the reason why it doesn't compile the Markdown Mermaid. So where is my? I removed it. So, is there anyone in the chat? I always forget. No one. Every time there is someone writing, I'm not. I forgot to open the chat at the beginning of the stream. So documentation. Draft. TDD draft. TDD draft. Where are you? No. 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 What? What? This one works? No, it's not. This one is. This one works. Why wouldn't it work? It's the same thing. Same exact thing. Oh, it works. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I want to do it by hand because when I tried to make a class with chat GPT, it never managed to not make a bugging issue. Let's try it. Make a class. Make the class all the necessary coding classes. My game using mermaid class, mermaid class diagram. Example let's see if it can not do bug like last time. Maybe with a simple example it can manage to not F it up. Let's try this. Let's remove the test. So if you don't use MDPP, you won't need to build. I build because it MDPP, it creates the menu I use. Oh, it worked. Yes, it will be easy, but it might not I will need to check it because I know AI is messy. It doesn't do. Oh, it's creative. It understood that there would need a digging sigil, and every sigil, it understood the principle. It's very cool. That's what is impressive with AI. Sometimes it understands things, but not always. That's the bad part. It doesn't always understand what you are aiming for, but when it does, it's magical. It understood what I was aiming to do. So it might not be classes. That's the only thing that. But it's a good start with an abstract class. That's good. The only thing is that we need to know what is different. I think I will modify it as I go. It seems to be okay, but skill tree, player skill tree, robotics, skill tree, another abstract. No, it's an interface. So an interface is a contract. It's a contract that you need to add some function to the child. So like there is two functions: unlock skill, get available skills, and the childs have the contract of having those functions. They cannot be compiled if they don't have those functions. I don't know yet why he did that. It might have some kind of experience with the skill trees that have interfaces. This too will need to be confirmed. That I might not use it as it is. A lot of things the AI does is adding stuff that you might not need. Yeah, the blueprint is not thought of. Is there something else in that? Sigils. I don't like this. A link to the robotics. I will remove it. Yeah, game loop, I don't really need it. It's Unity. let's do. Oh, I might need to go now. I might need to go. So if you want to support me, there is my Patreon in the description and YouTube, and also a tipping platform. If you can not pay the $14, the tipping is lower. You can be in the list for my documentation for free if you buy it $0 on Gumroad. I will take your email and add it to my mailing list, and eventually when the documentation will be done, I will send it to the first one who supported it, even if it was $0. You will have it for free. So if you do it now, you will have it for free. I might, yeah. That might be my selling tactics. So jump on it while you can. So thank you for watching. I'll be continuing this in the French live stream in about an hour or so. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Friday. So see you.